Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin. Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In Yoloda. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait!
Follow, I need backup.
Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you.
Thanks.
I can't see shit from here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
불현듯 나타난 놈들에게 인류는 멸망했지. 우리의 거대한 방벽은 무너졌고 생존자들은 뿔뿔이 흩어졌어. 놈들은 언제 어디서든 우리의 목숨을 노렸고 뜬 눈으로 매일 밤을 지새울 수밖에 없었지. 살기 위해 서로를 죽이는 절망이 펼쳐졌어. 그렇지만 아직 희망이 있어. 쉘터 안에 인류를 구원할 수 있는 마지막 키가 남아있으니까. 무너진 도시에서 키를 찾고 탈출해. 이제 우리의 세상을 되찾게 될 거야.
기어코 여기까지. 참으로 정성이십니다.
Someone must have been telling lies. Yet, this morning, you were arrested. Run, fool. He's watching. Get on the next train. Watching. Don't act suspicious. Still watching. The sky breaks. It's time. He's here.
Friends, Tropicans, the world is changing, but one thing stays the same. Me. Tropico is the greatest country on Earth, but guess what? It's about to get even better. I know what you're thinking. Can it be done? Can Tropico rise again, be even bigger, even better than before? Ha! My dear friends, anything is possible when I'm in charge. Pure, untouched potential, waiting for greatness. Imagine a Tropico like never before! The best Tropico in history! You're welcome! Oh, too vague? Patience, my dear Tropicans!
Death hath cast its shadow o'er this land. All hope seemeth lost, yet still thou dost fight. Why? What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin? Or two? No. Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
Voices, screams drawing me in. Better use the pendulum.
By decree of his radiant might, the Emperor, you, young governor, have been generously relocated to the soggy, sheep-strewn fringes of the Roman Empire. While I wouldn't even put one sandal in Albion, you're braver than most, and now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition or enforce Roman ambition? You are far from the marble columns of Latium, and with that distance comes freedom. The freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it. You must be starving from the exhausting boat ride over. So warm your toga and fill your belly at the local tavern with a hearty meal of roast beef and beer. Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with wine. Don't ask how I know. Maintain Celtic ways to learn their myths and melodies at the Bardic Hall, or test your physical might at the recreation grounds. If you're truly craving a taste of home, Romanize and build the Grammaticus or the theatre. Befriend the smiths, their forges glorious. With copper, tin and silver flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's army strikes like thunder. Oh, and a word to the wise. Varda will notice your Roman ways, and if pushed too far, you'll need to be ready for battle. Their gods, strange as they seem, carry weight. Epona blesses horses, making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Ken Nunos enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more smoothly. You live in duality, but you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one, or be a sympathetic leader. Just imagine this marshland filled with terracotta roofs, paved roads, bathhouses. Oh, civilization. This place is wild, from wicker men to mystical Celtic rites. But it is also your blank slate. So will you rule with a Roman fist or a Celtic touch? What happens next? That's up to you. You can take it from here.
Tell me if I got this straight. Baxter race.
Weapons manufacturer, and a good one, too.
Made the finest rifles this side of the Mississippi.
He made himself a damn fortune selling those guns.
Used it to build his sweetheart a lavish estate up in the mountains. Then, poor Bax passed away, heartbroken and miserable after she up and died of consumption.
It's just about the size of it, Deputy. But what do you care? I mean, both these folks been dead and buried going on 30 years now.
Well, then it's awful kind of them to send me a wedding invitation, ain't it? And I reckon it's time I pay 'em a visit.
Flag time, baby.
Julia's ring! Get him, y'all! Alejandro! Camilla Barbosa! Peter Magnet! Marsaco! And Marcus Vector! Last flag!
Countdown begins.
Adios!
Wish list now.
Almighty Sun, guide my path in this hour of darkness. As the shadows of the abyss close in, let your sacred light banish them. And if I am to fall, let my flesh turn to ash, so my soul may ascend to you. Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
Objective Alpha.
Don't sleep.
DokeV is an open-world action-adventure game bursting with vibrant colors, fantastical creatures, and endless exploration. Step into a lively world where playful monsters, known as DokeV, live alongside humans and embark on a journey filled with adventure, discovery, and combat. Capture, befriend, and train DokeV to aid you in battles and quests, while exploring bustling cities, lush landscapes, and mysterious dungeons. With a rich narrative, dynamic combat, and a charming, whimsical world, DokeV invites players of all ages to experience a joyful, action-packed adventure where imagination and excitement know no bounds.